Hello everyone. So, today we are going to start the next chapter. Before this lecture, we have already completed the two chapter from environmental science. We have learned a lot of things also. We came to the knowledge of the different things by after reading that two chapter, the previous two chapter. So this is the third chapter and the name of this chapter is Water or Water. I just want to introduce you from this chapter. This is a poem, and in this poem, we will be able to know that different forms of water as well as the importance of water and what is the uses of water in our daily life. So let's see what today we are going to do. Okay, we will recite the poem as well as I will explain the poem also. Means what is the summary of this poem, what is the meaning of the lines which is given in this poem. We will do all the things. So let's start to recite the poem first. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I will wash my face with water, said Mama to his nanny. We all quench our thirst with water. We all are alive because of water. Water has been with us for ages, and its story can fill so many pages. Somewhere it is dew, somewhere it is snow. Steam is also water, as you know. Water has formed so many, that is what say my nanny. The river flow, the waterfall sings, and water swells in lake and springs. Life on earth it has brought, watered fields and life they got. But when the water breaks in floods, great misfortunes will always works. So students, this is the poem. It was written by Sri Hari Prasad. Okay, sorry, Sri Prasad. It was written by Sri Prasad. So let's start to know that what is the main things or the what is the main summary of the given poem. So let's start to again from the first line. I will wash my face with water, said Munna with to his nanny. Okay, here Munna is a boy and he's saying to his nanny that I will wash my face with water. We all quench our thirst with water. We all are alive because of water. Water has been with us for ages. Its story can fill so many pages. Students, means it is the first stanza, and in this stanza, after reading this poem, the first stanza we can say that we are getting the importance of water. Why what how water is important for us, or what are the uses of water in our daily life. We can wash our face, we can quench our thirst with water when we feel thirsty. We drink water, as well as because of water we all are alive on the earth. So in this way, water has been used from the long years. It, so the means story of water, it's so many old of so many years, as well as if we start to write the importance of water, the uses of water, or the story of water, it will be so long and it will take so many pages. So basically, if we are talking about the first stanza, this stanza is saying about the importance of water. Now next stanza, let's start. Somewhere it is dew, somewhere it is snow. Steam is also water, as you know. Water has formed so many, that is what says my nanny. Student, in this second stanza, Munna's nanny is saying about the different forms of water to Munna. Okay, she is saying that somewhere it is dew. Means if we are saying about water, we can see water into the form of dew. Somewhere it is snow. We can see the water into the form of snow also. Steam is also water, as you know. steam or water vapor, we can say that it is also a form of water. Means water has the various forms. Students, in the next lecture, when I will start to teach you about the various forms of water, I will tell you what are the different forms of water also. So here Munna's Nani is saying that water has a various form. Okay, so basically in the second stanza, the different forms of water, the poet is saying about the different forms of water. And what are the different forms of water? Dew, snow and steam. Alright, so let's start the third stanza. The river flow, the waterfall sings, and water swells in lakes and springs. In the third stanza, if we are reading, we will be able to know that the poet is saying about the different sources of water. Sources of water means from where we get water. Okay, so it is saying water flows into the river. We get water from waterfalls also. We get water from lakes and springs. So these are the basic natural sources of water from where we get water. Okay, now come on the fourth stanza. Life on earth it has brought, water fills and life they got. Means life on earth is just because of water, because we water the plants, and because of plants, you know that we are completely dependent on the plants. All the animals are completely dependent on plants. So if we not water the plant with water, so plants will not be able to survive, as well as any living beings will not be able to survive. So life on the earth is just because of water. Okay, but when the water breaks in floods, okay students, this is the second last line of your poem, and it is saying that when water breaks in floods, means when flood comes on earth or on lands, it creates a great misfortune, and it creates the destruction as well as the harmful effects on the animals, plants, as well as the forest. Means everything is destroyed just because of flood. So this is the destructive behavior when water comes on earth into the form of flood. So we have already recites the poem, as well as we understood what is the poem, what in all things in this poem is saying by the poet, and the name of the poet is Sri Prasad. So get again, just read all the poem, just recite the poem, as well as try to understand each and every line. In the next lecture, we will again start to study by point wise. Okay, till then, have a great day.